It's time for season 3, bitches.
I'm Jessie.
And I'm Amanda.
And we're just a couple pregnant bitches navigating motherhood together. Hi, guys.
Welcome back. Sorry.
No,
welcome back to Pregnant Bitches.
So this week we thought we would talk about milestones, what they are, how to spot them, what you should be doing when you see them, like how to make memories out of them, and also like why we all feel this need to be comparing ourselves to others. Like, I feel
we have to stop that right there.
Yeah.
We have to stop comparing our children to each other, our parenting to each other. Just stop comparing. Everyone has
if it's in a negative way.
Yes.
Like, it's one thing if you're going to compare and be like, my kid's doing this, what's your kid doing? Not to like make you feel bad, but just to give you like a level set, like whatever. But I feel like it always goes the opposite way, like in a negative way. And it's like, it's shitty. Like, so like, for instance, like the physical milestones, like kids can walk from like
8
months till 2.
Yes.
Like Ziggy started walking at 10 months. Arlo started walking at
13 months.
Right. That's a huge difference.
And Ace was basically at his first birthday at 12 months.
And I know some people that didn't walk till close to 2.
Yeah.
Like literally a month before their second birthday.
Or our friend's kid who started walking at like 8.5 months.
Yeah. It literally.
You can't compare. Every kid is different. Same thing with walking, teeth, everything. But we're going to jump straight into it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Everyone's favorite. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So the first was like the physical milestones. Like what are you waiting for? I feel like the first big one is like the crawling.
Yes.
Like that, I'm like on the verge. I mean, sitting up, yes, but like I'm on the verge of like waiting for crawling.
You're right.
And it's like a big milestone that like you're excited for because like they can do stuff, but then it's also like scary because I'm like, then you have to start watching them and you're on the move, especially if you have the older kid.
Right.
It's like, put all the shit away.
Everything.
Everything.
They can grab stuff. They can put it in their mouth. It's very dangerous. I feel like once the crawling happens, that's when you start baby-proofing your house, no? That's like the first
100%.
like step of like, you got to baby-proof. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to just like lose your mind.
Yes. So speaking of crawling, Arlo never crawled.
Really?
Arlo went straight from sitting and not moving till walking.
Wow.
Which, again, milestones, judging, and I judged myself. I'm like, well, something wrong with my kid?
Yeah.
Is something wrong with my kid? Like, my kid's not crawling. He would stand up. So from sitting, he would like pull himself up, but he never crawled.
Really?
Ever. He rolled and rolled like a big, like little chubby whatever, and then just started walking.
And then there's like the different kinds of crawls too.
The army
crawl. The army crawl, the other crawl, the like they like pull.
Right.
I know. Like I feel like everyone's expecting like by like I think
the
it's
book. Everyone feels like there's a book, and like if it's not at this time,
it's bad.
Then like something's wrong with you.
Yeah, I remember there was a kid or like a neighbor or something, and the kid wasn't crawling, and she was like freaking out the mom, and I'm like, I don't think you're in freak out territory yet. Like, I think you're okay. And then sure enough, like a month later, the kid started walking.
There
and it
you
was
go.
fine. But truthfully, like my son started walking at 10 months. It sucked. Like you think you want your kid to be first.
No, I know.
You're like, when he started walking, everyone's like, oh he's so advanced walking. And this and that.
You're
I'm like, no, I just had to chase after him for 5 more months.
Yes.
Like shoot me.
That's exactly what it is. I remember Adam was like, oh, I just want him to walk. I want him to walk. We're like, why?
No.
The game changes as soon as the first walks come. It's the sweetest thing ever. Don't get me wrong, but it's a completely different crazy wild milestone.
Yeah.
So crawling, walking, teeth were huge for me.
Yeah,
I panicked. I was like, why are all my friends' kids have teeth? Like my kid didn't have teeth till 16 months. Went to the dentist. They're like, he's fine.
It's weird. Like it's so strange how that's like a thing.
It is a thing.
I'm like, that is a weird like age. Like how does it not all happen at the same time?
There's charts to say at like 2 months or 3 months or 6 months or 8 months, like which teeth are supposed to come in. I was like, well, Arlo's still missing 2 teeth. So clearly like, I feel like those charts or like they say like you're supposed to be crawling at this time or walking at this time is kind of just like a guideline.
Yes, it's the average.
The average, but like it's not what everyone's average is.
No.
And like our kids right now are 3 weeks apart and they're doing the exact same thing.
Exact same thing. They completely grew up differently at different phases, and they're the exact same thing.
Yes.
For like when you go for the doctor's appointments, and then they tell you the weight and the height and everything, and they're like, oh, he was the 95th on weight and 50th on height.
There you go.
Gosh, like he's short and fat. I'm like, it's not. They go this bit, this
they
bit.
Just
like
take
they
the
just
average.
They don't know. Like,
you don't know.
And they're just growing up. Like, he's not short and fat.
No, so don't,
and now he's like
don't
skinny.
stress yourself over it. Try as hard as you can not to compare yourself. That's why a lot of people are on, I keep referring it like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is. Then they're like, oh, my kid did this today. Oh, fuck. Should my kid be doing this today? Or my kid did this today. Oh, shit. Mine's not doing that yet.
No, it makes you feel bad and like your kid is behind. And I'm like,
your kid is not behind. They're all going to catch up.
And usually, if they're slow on one thing, they're further on the other.
So Arlo was talking.
Right.
Is that what you're going to say?
But I would say Ziggy was more advanced than Arlo physically, let's say at a year.
Yes.
And Arlo was probably further ahead than him language-wise at a year.
Exactly.
And then they're now even on all things, but like just
that's exactly what it is.
And someone said to me, it's like, it's just a preference thing.
Yes.
Like most kids probably know how to do certain things. They just choose not to because they don't want to.
I agree.
It's like me and you. Do you want to ride a bike or walk? You like the bike and I like the walk.
There you go.
We both know how to do both. It's just a preference.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was something. So how did you track like your milestones or things like that?
Okay, so again, Huckleberry. Fuck that app.
Really love
like,
this
that
app.
was the best
I think a lot of people use
A lot of people use it. I tracked everything in there. The weight, the height, the this, the that.
And you can look back on it
and
now.
I could look back on everything, which was so funny because my mother-in-law kept track of Adam height and weight. And we were like, oh my God, our kids are going to be so much bigger because their weight and height at the same age as Adam
are bigger.
They're way bigger than Adam. So I kind of was like, oh, that's so nice. Like I'll be able to look back when they're older and married. I won't talk about it. But like, I'll be like, oh my God, this is how big.
So the app keeps all the info.
Everything. I can go through everything from day one.
That's amazing.
Well, remember you called me and you're like,
yeah,
when did you start this? Or how many ounces of milk that I have everything. And it doesn't delete. Like, I hope it doesn't delete. Like, but like everything is there.
So if like I didn't do the app because I didn't really know it the first time. And I just kept everything on like a Google document online. So it's same thing. And every time I would go to an appointment, she would tell me the weight
and you would write it down.
I would write it down and then I would like transfer it to my document. And now I can like compare both my boys and I can see like who was bigger at which age and whatever. It's not like, it's just nice to have. Like you're not doing
comparing
anything.
your kids side by side. Like, oh, one's better than the other. It's just like, you're just curious and you want to, it's their life.
Yeah. It's nice. Like, I don't know. It's like a digital baby book, so to speak.
I love it.
Like I like the data.
I love it.
So that's like, I find that's been easy for like the physical milestones, but like, have you heard of this thing called like the Wonder Weeks?
I like started using it in the beginning and then I was like, it literally tells me my kid's angry every day, but I know you liked it. Every day it's like your kid's angry. So, I'm like, okay.
No, so what it is it's called developmental leap. So like you have the physical leaps that or like physical milestones like walking, crawling, smiling, babbling, blah, blah, blah. This is like the developmental leaps. Like they can start to like, it tells you when they're expected to see from not just black and white to color.
Right.
They can understand patterns. So they can understand like consequences. Like they can start to.
So you can kind of understand what's going on in their minds.
Exactly. So you're not like, why did all of a sudden they wake up one morning and think like, this is weird.
Right.
It's like, oh, they're going through, they call it a leap.
Right.
So anyways, it's an app. It's a book. I got the book the first time. I just did the app the second time.
And
but
you loved it.
Also, so you put in the due date because they mark it to your due date. And then it basically tells you when is it going to be, they call it a fussy phase or a happy phase. But the fussy phase always happens.
I feel like every time I looked at it, it's like your kid says, I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
Delete.
Yeah. But it also gives you like ideas of what to play.
Oh, I like
with
that.
them at each stage. And then it gives you like different things that you can track. So like my kid is laughing at me. My kid is like,
I like that. I never did that.
Like more fun things or like more like.
Right. So I really
what
like
they're doing. So it's like more, again, on the memories track of like, A, it's good for your own knowledge, but B, it's good for like if you ever want to look back and be like, when did they start doing
I like that. You can look back and you see it all. And I want to keep saying, I like that it's kind of telling you what to expect.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that book, What to Expect When You're Expecting. It's kind of like what to expect with your baby. It goes to a year, right? Or is it 2 years?
More, like 2 years.
Really?
There's 10 leaps over, I think it's 20 months maybe.
Right.
or close.
Right.
I don't know. I have my phone somewhere. But yeah, it's great. I love it. I think it's like
good.
really, I think
check out Wonder Weeks.
And also like a lot of the times like people as a first time mom don't know stuff, right?
No,
you're going to have your own data for your second kid.
Oh, I write everything down.
Right. So like instead of you asking all your friends every time, now you're going to be able to look at your own.
I like that.
Documentation.
I love that.
And I think you can save out the crap too. Like with Huckleberry, you can like save out your info.
I didn't know, and I should do that. I feel like in case like my phone dies or I lose it, I should just like.
Yeah, like what if something happens to your account?
No, I'll be so upset. Everything is there.
Your whole kids' lives.
My entire kids' lives are on that app. I even would put in like medicine and this and everything.
Oh,
so like if I would show up to a doctor, they'd be like, when was his last this or when was his last temperature or blah, 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 blah. I have everything in that app.
That's great. Right. That's actually really good.
It's amazing.
I should use it.
It's great.
So do you know when your kids said their first words?
Arlo was very early. I remember all of you guys were like, Arlo's talking. Do you remember? Like Arlo was really, I don't remember when. I want to say probably 8 months, 9 months. He was very early. 7, 8 months. He was already like, mama, dada. I remember sending you guys videos. He was like, I was like, early. Arlo's words of the day. And he'd be like, dog, auntie, uncle. He was really ahead of the game with that. So that was crazy. But I wish I kind of wrote down exactly when he did it.
So I don't remember. I think Ziggy was more like 9, 10 months. And it was like, bah, which was ball.
Right.
But like, they're not words. They're like sounds that sound like words.
Right.
But I like kept a list of like, this is the sounds he's making and this is the word.
I love that.
And now I have like a chart of like, what did he say and at which month? And now these little young years, they're so fleeting. Like,
I know, it's so
they go by so fast. And like, if you don't like kind of mark it down or keep some kind of log or like I kept a journal. I mean, I have barely written in it recently because I'm busy, but.
No, that's really smart because it's like you'll remember a lot, but like the little minor details, like you're going to forget. I don't remember his first words. I don't.
And I don't remember like all the cute little things I have to do. Like I have so many photos and videos, but like I can't like sift through all that and like remember it all.
We will when we're old and wrinkly and we're just like look back and then I have the best video of Arlo going, mama, 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 like 20 times over. And I'm like, my heart's melting.
My favorite one, YouTube.
Yeah. Oh my God. YouTube. Yeah. When they used to talk into the remote, YouTube.
What? Yeah, that was the best. Oh yeah. Then when he's talking to the remote.
YouTube.
Oh my God. That was bad.
That was so bad.
I feel like the biggest milestone is like that first birthday. That's like a milestone for you that you're like, I fucking did it.
Yes.
Raise this kid from vagina to walking in some cases. Like
it's more of a birthday for the parents.
100%.
Because like the kid is not going to remember their first birthday. They're not going to remember their second birthday. Maybe their third. Probably not. Even.
They don't remember their third, I don't think, but they like in the moment know what's going on. They understand
what's going on. The first is solely for the parents.
Like ours had booze at it.
Yeah, because it's for the parents. You're celebrating you guys being as parents and raising a child together till the age of 1. Like you did it. It was I think the first year is the hardest year.
By far. Like think about it. It literally went from out of you to standing.
Yeah.
Or sitting, or possibly talking.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, truthfully, it's scary.
Insane.
So, yeah, let's talk about birthdays. So, like, you want to talk about what we do for birthdays?
Yeah,
or like
I feel like what's been your best birthday that you celebrated for your kids?
The first birthday. So Arlo got a first birthday. It was our first baby. You go full out. We had the balloons.
You did the balloons, I did the themes, all of it.
I did all of that. The second one gets smaller. And Ace is a January 1st baby, so he didn't get a first birthday. It was just family. So I'm planning on doing a second birthday for him, like because now I feel like bad. Guilty. Like Arlo's had 3 full birthday parties. Ace has had none. Second kid.
Like sorry. Ace.
He's Ace. You're gonna get a second birthday party, but a lot of time, I hate birthday parties. Is that fair to say? Like, I fucking hate birthday parties.
Like, you hate throwing your kids one, or you hate going to the kids' ones?
I like throwing my kids a birthday party in the moment, but once it's happening, it's like you're not really enjoying. The problem I have with birthday parties is the parents don't enjoy the birthday party.
No.
Your kid does. Arlo had we just did Arlo's 3rd birthday. Arlo had a fucking blast.
Right.
But there were so many kids there. There were 30 kids there. Like, I wasn't enjoying myself with him. I was just making sure that everyone else was fine. Whereas the first birthday, where it was more chill, all the kids were sitting down, relaxing, I enjoyed myself more at the first birthday.
Yeah, because the kids weren't moving.
No.
So like at Ziggy's first birthday, he was the only one walking.
Right.
So I actually spent the most time with him because no one else was moving.
Everyone
so they were all
just
with their kids
lumped.
and I was just walking around after him.
There you go.
But yeah, the first birthday is like more for you, like do stuff. Like they don't know the difference.
No.
Like you do not need to go all out for a first birthday. Like it's such a waste.
No.
Like it's cute, but it's a waste. Like one balloon is fun for them.
That's all they need. It's for you. It's for you.
But I would say this last year for Ziggy's birthday,
this was a big deal.
We took a different approach and like we didn't invite all of our friends. We just invited his very closest friends and I actually got to enjoy with him.
It was a really fun birthday.
Yeah, he had the best time at Arlo's birthday too.
Yeah.
It definitely was fun for the kids. But yeah, like you said, it's just like there was a lot going on.
Part of it. I was like, you have to talk to all the parents. B, you have to make sure everyone's fine.
No, like I think from now on, I really am gonna do like this different approach of
smaller.
Like going smaller and being with your kid.
Yeah.
Like also like you only are gonna have so many birthdays with them
where they want to be with you.
Where they want to be with you. And
you're right.
If you send them to camp or they want to travel one day or like I don't know, like I mean they're not traveling at 10, but like
no. It's,
one day they're going to be older and they're going to have nothing to do with you.
No.
And I'm like, I want to be with you on the couple years. Like, I feel like 3 to like 7 are like important years.
I agree.
Like once they turn 8 or 9, like, I mean, I don't know because I'm not there yet.
They'll have like sleepovers and like bang the whole house
like they're not going to want to be
hockey sticks in the basement. And
they're
I'm
not
just going to lock myself in my room.
Literally. Like,
don't call me. Don't look at me.
Put bubble wrap on your head and go be the goalie for them.
Mommy's the goalie today.
Do you have to invite siblings to a birthday party? Like your siblings?
If they want to come, you know what it is? I told, if they want to come 100%, I feel like it's nice to invite the siblings depending on what you're doing. Like we did it at a kiddie play place. It's nice. Like if they want to come. But I always say, or friends that don't have kids, like
I just feel bad to subject them to that.
That's what it is. Like the first birthday they were there, like, okay, whatever, they're lumps. You're kind of just like sitting there. But like, I don't want to go to a birthday party, let alone have my friends who don't have kids yet come to a fucking birthday party where they're kind of standing there where we're all chasing our kids around.
No, it's not fun.
Can you invite them for sure? But I would always be like, preface, like, you do not need to come, which like sounds awful. Like you don't really invite someone to be like, you don't need to come. But like, that's what I do. I'm like, you're invited, but you don't need to come.
Like you just don't need to spend your Sunday if you don't have kids yet.
Doing that. Enjoy your weekends
peace and quiet,
now.
Literally.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think that's a no. I didn't invite my siblings to his second birthday. Like I feel bad because like they love him.
Right.
But they don't need it. Like
totally fair.
Like it's a kid's birthday party at the end of the day. There's
like do a family. So we did like a family dinner with both our parents the Friday leading up, and that was so nice. And that was their time to enjoy him.
Right. Exactly. That's
you could do that with your siblings also.
I agree. Okay, this might be controversial. Do you think it's acceptable to re-gift gifts that you've received and won't use?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Have I gotten a re-gift?
No, you have not gotten a re-gift.
Okay,
Honestly, I've only really done re-gifts for like newborn gifts. I haven't really gotten gifts. Actually, I got one toy, I think 2 years ago, and I already had the toy and I didn't get a gift receipt. There's no point in me opening up that toy again.
No.
So like that would be a re-gift.
Yeah.
Or like newborn stuff, or like, let's say I had Ace. I already had all the fucking shit from Arlo. I don't need this shit again.
Yeah.
So I would just like collect it, and like if like someone was having a newborn, like
give it to them. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it depends the gift.
It depends on the gift.
Yeah. Like if it's an unused, unopened toy, fine.
You can re-gift.
Clothes, also kind of okay. It's just like, I feel like when I receive a gift without the gift receipt, I'm like, did you re-gift this?
Yeah.
Because you get it, you give a gift receipt normally. Yes. You should.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know.
I guess I got a couple gifts for Arlo's and there were no gift receipts.
See?
So I guess I got re-gifted.
This is actually a good story. We got a gift for Ziggy when he was born.
Right.
And they were shoes. And I was like, these are not for us. wasn't a gift receipt, but we went back to, or maybe there was, and we went back to the store and they're like, these are from 2017. I was like, so this person got the gift for their kid, kept it for 5 years,
Didn't
and then
use it,
gifted it to us. And I was like, caught. But whatever. They were cute. It was fine. But I was like, that's really
100% people re-gift. Just like newsflash, it's a real fucking thing. It's going to happen.
Yeah. You know, I think it's actually a really good gift. Maybe not to somebody else, but for yourself to do like a year in review book.
Oh my God.
So like instead of writing
all,
you could write all your memories out, but like I just take all the photos from the year. I like save them to an album and I upload everything.
Okay, that was my question. You were talking to me about it. So if I save, like I would add all the photos, will it do it for me or you have to pick each individual photo?
You can pick I use Shutterfly, but I'm sure there's multiple of them. You just like upload them all and you can make the book for me.
Oh, and then
you can edit it a little bit and you can add words and you can add this and you can add that.
I think that's such a nice.
But like when we were growing up, you would print the photos and it was in that like,
it was a lot easier, by the way.
Like that plasticky shit and you stick them in and da-da-da-da. And now they're like obviously
fancier and nicer.
I mean, I'm sure you could do digital ones too, but it's like nice when you make the book. I mean,
I did the 45 book for all of like Adam and I, like our engagement, wedding. Like I have all those books. So like I should do it with my kids too.
Like I'm literally going to have 100 books. But like also if I'm 80 years old and have nothing to do, maybe I'll just read them all once a day.
Shame. I'm crying already. Oy.
But like, I don't actually know if I'm going to make a book per kid per year.
No, I think you can make a book per year.
And combine the kids? So maybe I'll make Ziggy's third alone.
I think you could do like Ziggy first year, Benny first year, and then combine the kids, which is kind of, like give them their first year and then you can combine it.
Okay. Because my year 2 book is like thick.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I need this photo. I need this photo. I need this photo. I needed everything.
So that's the thing that we have now. We have so much access to so many photos where our parents only had that camera where it only took 27 photos. So whatever you got from that, that was your album.
It's funny. My dad came over the other night and he was like, I don't remember like doing bath time with the kids. And like, he's like, I did it. But like, he's like, I just like don't remember. Well, they didn't have it.
No.
Or you would have like family videos. You need to have like one video of like one event, like
and that's
a week or like a month.
No, we're very fortunate that
it's like a pro and a con. Like it's a nice thing to have.
That's what it is.
Access to the camera, but then I also feel like we're
doing too much of it.
This all the time.
Like we feel like we're gonna miss out on something if we don't record that one thing.
And then I'm like, oh my God, that was so cute, Ziggy. Do it again.
And but it's not in the moment.
No, it's
not. That's what it is.
But I do like. I feel like the nicest thing about having kids is like you get to like relive life through their eyes.
I agree.
Like not to say that like I ever would stop and smell the flowers, but they literally stop and smell the flowers. Like walking with a 1.5-year-old down the street.
Oh,
it's like
it's the sweetest thing.
Go here. And I'm like.
Or they see a truck and it's like, truck, look.
Yeah, like a garbage truck.
Yeah, like you would never pay attention to a garbage truck. Oh, actually, sorry, you are paying attention. You're like, fuck this garbage truck. Can I get out of the way?
I got stuck behind a garbage truck today and I was pissed. Not like, oh my God, it's a trash truck.
Yeah.
And then like construction too is like a dream for them. They're like, excavator.
I know.
But no, like it's actually sad that like we get so jaded. Like I don't know when it happens in life, but
where we're just
I feel like it's nice to like do this
slow
again.
Down. It's you're completely just slowing down.
And you get to relive it and redo life and reappreciate things.
I cannot wait to watch all the Disney movies. He's not ready for it yet.
Okay,
but like,
can he not sit through movies? Ziggy
he doesn't want to sit through fucking movies.
Oh, we've done Lion King,
and he loves it.
He loves it. He goes,
I want to try again. Maybe we'll try it. See that I'm so excited about. Like when was the last time I watched a Disney movie? Like I'm so excited to do that.
Love Disney. I mean, it's a very like November, December, January like thing. Not so much summer, but like loves it.
I love that.
Yeah, just get the Disney app and then it's like.
Remember we would like put it in. It was
no, there's no like going to the movies. No. We actually.
I want to take them to the movies, though.
Me too, but like we were going to take him to like the Despicable Me 4. And then I was like, it was at like 9:00 at night because it was at like a drive-in theater or something. And I was like, hey, I'm not going to do that. So I made my own theater at home. And
he
like,
loved it.
I made him fake tickets. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to save the like real events for when he's of the age that we have to.
Because then you'll be able, that'll be something new to them. If you introduce everything so early on, then it's not going to be exciting for them.
Like I made paper tickets and like cut it out and he came in. He was like, oh.
I love that.
It was very cute. Yeah, it was sweet. Snacks. I know. It was nice. But yeah, the milestones is like, it's like bittersweet. It really is bittersweet. Like every time you hit a milestone, you're like, fuck,
it's not a baby anymore.
Like the other day, someone was like, Benny, when are you going to talk? I'm like, don't talk.
Yeah.
Don't crawl. Don't talk. Don't walk.
Yet.
Stay a baby.
Know. And
stay little. Don't grow up.
And now I'm in it.
I can't.
Now I'm really in it. I don't have babies anymore.
You don't have
the babies are done. I have 2 toddlers.
This is why you have baby fever.
I have such baby fever now. I'm
because
like,
you're like,
baby
am
anymore.
I done? And now I'm like breastfeeding and I'm going to be going away in October. So I'm like, I don't know if I should continue and not whatever. And then I'm like, is it going to be the end?
No, you're going to have one more.
Am I going to be done forever?
No, you're going to have one more.
Like, is this the last?
No, I'm telling you right now.
Like,
no.
it's
sad.
It's weird that you would have like, you have a first and a last. That's it.
Yes.
Like if you only have 2, it's a first and a last.
And that's it. And you really have to enjoy it. And that's why I feel like Ace came so quickly after Arlo that I didn't enjoy it the second time.
You couldn't.
That's why you're asking me questions. And I'm like, I don't remember. It was a fucking blur. Right. I didn't enjoy it.
Both were a blur.
They were both a blur.
Yeah. No, makes sense. No, if you have a third one, you will like be so prepared.
I'm gonna be like, don't talk to me. I just want to sit in my room and smell the newborn.
Literally, like I can just
Amanda, what are you doing? Literally, don't look at
me. People are gonna think you're like high or nuts.
Literally, like don't look at me, don't talk to me. I'll talk to you when the kid's 1. Like I'm enjoying this because it's done.
Baby fumes.
It's done.
I know. Well, I feel like the best tip I can say after going through it now is like record it, write it down, keep track of it. Like
I agree.
You will never regret it. And like I even wrote him like poems. Like I wrote.
You're so sweet.
No, because like I would like get really like emotional and like do it. And then now I look back, I did nothing for Benny, so it's like kind of mean, but no, I would do it. Like track your milestones because it's for your own. Life,
for you.
Your own, you as the mom, it's like you're just gonna be so happy.
It's your first kid too. It's like a real thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, well, I think that
was nice.
All she wrote.
All she wrote.
All right, guys. See you next week.